now. Nothing immediate. We've got our next, I guess our next real incentive or bid war is still Sim City, of which we've got Nug City at $14.20. We've got Hoishin at $20, and we got 420 at $5. So the top 4 names for the Sim City name will be taken, and we only have 3. So you can certainly feel free to allocate dollars towards that. And yeah, our next prize donation is not for a little while, which will be for the Kokoro run in about 5 hours from now. All right. So let me just confirm in. Okay, you're going to swap over?
Yeah, I'm going to swap over.
All right. So I'm going to do, once we're all set up and actually ready to go, I'm going to do a countdown in chat. And I'll say go out loud, but because we have 2 runners who are going to be doing a race this game. All right, here we go. All right, go. All right, we're getting started with our race of Chocobo racing, so I can kick it off to Kariohki, who is one of our racers, who is racing against Savoten, who, my understanding is correct, is a Japanese runner, and Kariohki will be helping out with commentary through this, so take it away.
All right. Hi. Oh, I got it. Cool. I'm Kariohki. This is one of the few games I run. Chocobo racing. It's fun. What you saw there, first I missed the beginning dash when you start the race. And something I kind of just sort of started doing tonight is the spin out dash. When if you skid and you spin out, you have a short time where you can hit the gas button and then boost. I'm not very good at it. Savoten's much better at it. So we are playing story mode, handicapless. There's a handicap option. I went backwards. There's a handicap option in the options menu that you can turn on. That makes you go faster. Basically, it just makes the story mode easier and whatnot. This is turned off, so we're going normal speed. Okay, so that's a proper starting boost. So in this level, second level, you start getting the magic crystal items, which are your other kind of power-up. As you can see in the top left corner, there's my ability, which I have as dash. It makes me go faster. It's like level 2 haste, I believe. And haste is the crystal I have behind me right now. You can stack your magic up to 3 levels. Or you can have 3 separate magics behind you. Like you can have a fire and a blizzard and a haste or something. But you kind of want to stack them all up so you can get the most effect out of them. skipple tracks are pretty simple. All you have to do, and unlike other story modes in racing games where you have to come in first, all you have to do in this game is to beat the home racer. So whoever track it is, you have to beat that racer. So here, now that there's 3 racers, I just have to beat the golem. I don't have to... If Mog beats me for some stupid reason, it doesn't matter. I have not personally played with handicap off in a very long time, so it's kind of weird for me to see the opponents actually getting close to me. I apologize if I lose any of the races. Sad now. I checked when in the setups, and both our handicaps are off. I know that Savoten only plays handicap off, I believe. At least that's the only time he's got on the board. On the speedrun.com board. I mean, the difference is there's kilometer versus miles per hour, which I cannot convert in my head. So I don't know if those are equal. What else was I gonna say? Crud. Yeah, the only other difference in this game comes in at the last track, which I'll explain when we get there. So, this is Goblin's track, and Goblin is really annoying because he has the Mug ability, and what Mug does is it steals your magic from behind you. So that's why I have to use, what do you call it? Have to use your magic right away, or else Goblin will steal it. It doesn't matter as... I hit my own ice. It doesn't matter as much if he steals, like, a... fire or something? Or a blizzard, you know, until he hits you like that. But it really hurts if he steals your haste crystals. Luckily, this track has a shortcut that you can just cut across and usually catch back up with. Hit, I'll win. Okay. I can get hit. Couples per hour, yes. So in this stage with the black mage stage, you pick Goblin to play as, so you can avoid getting mugged, because obviously, if you're playing him, the computer can't play him, and the computer won't move abilities around other than from their main character. So I have dash, and Chocobo has dash as well right now. Even though I have dash, you know, it's not my main ability, but that's something you can pick in the option screen, as you saw, or character select screen, select whatever ability you want. So we do that here to avoid Mug. Which speeds up things a bit and makes it a little bit easier to win. Because then we'll be able to store our haste crystals. Level 3 haste, I guess that's a haste ga, if you want to go with actual terminology for the series. It lasts longer than just like 3 level 1 hastes in a row. I believe that was tested by Yaramasi. This level can be a troll because one of the it's the first like really curvy track. Oh cool, I missed that. Yeah, I missed the giant slick of ice and then. So this is a troll level because Black Mage's ability is whenever his bar fills up and he has a magic crystal, that magic crystal will level up by 1. So it's very easy for him to get high level magic crystals when using that ability. How many times did I get hit? Like 4? That's normal. So from now to the end of the game, we use Black Mage because he can float. And floating is good, because that means you avoid anything on the ground, like giant slicks of blizzard. We got Goblin back, so we have to burn our magic right away, unfortunately. From this game is taken from a bunch of different Final Fantasy games and remixed. I think this track is from either 3 or 5, I can't remember. At the time this game was released, you know, I think we maybe had just gotten like 5 and 5 would be the only one. 5 and like 2 on PS1. I don't know the timing, but maybe. So a lot of the music in this game's like, I've never heard that before. Where's that from? Because it's from a game that the US never got. I'm curious, and I'm too tired to math it. What time is it in Japan right now? I'll look at the chat in a second. I can't really look at it. I have a kind of a weird setup for my streaming, so. Anyway, in this level, you see we're getting shrunk by mallets. That's the mini spell, and that slows you down to go really slow. If you use a haste or a boost of any kind, it'll just speed you back up normally. It's 5:40 something in Japan. Okay. Like I said, I'm too tired to math it because it's like 3:45 in the morning here. Oh no, I didn't get it. So, now that there's more than 6 characters on the roster, a character will start getting dropped in every race. In this race, it happened to be Golem. You kind of want Goblin to be the one dropped, so you don't need to burn your magic. So we both got unlucky. That's a corner. That's what I get for looking at the screen to see where he's going. Oh, I was looking to see if he got Golem. If he didn't get Goblin on this trap, it looks like we got the same ones. The second most important magic is introduced in this level. That's Reflect. And just like its name says, it will reflect any magics done against you. Now, if you have one trailing behind you, it'll do it automatically. And mine just got stolen. I meant to hit it. If you hit it just when the little mug guy comes on screen, you can use it and avoid getting mugged. So, like I said, Black Mage and also White Mage and a couple other characters have the ability to float. This is important also in this level because that shortcut that I take around the lake there, and also the very last section of this track, is I call it sticky ground because it makes you go slower. It feels like you're sticking on it. I did it right that time. So this gooey stuff here feels like you're sticking on the ground. It makes you go slower. It's probably like jelly or something. I used to know what Japanese time was, and then we went through a daylight savings time, and then it got all messed up again. So all my mobile games are off, and what time they reset now by like an hour, and I still haven't gotten used to it. So that's why daylight savings time should be banned. Because it messes up my mobile games. Oh, that was the last lap. I wasn't paying attention. So this is the second troll level in the game, because this is where the game goes, hey, I don't like barriers, so we're not going to put any on the edges of some of the against the lava. Also, there is this really, really tight curvy section coming up that it's more like you're just bouncing off the walls. Because Black Mage's handling isn't the best compared to some other characters. Oh, I don't have Goblin, so okay, I don't need to have to burn my magic. That's good. So as you saw there, one of the mini spells was gonna hit me, but I had a reflect trailing behind me, so it automatically got used to reflect the spell. The barrier for reflect, if it uses like that, automatically it only lasts for that spell, unlike if you use it yourself, where it lasts a few seconds. Also, reflect is one that can't be stacked. Reflect is one that can't be stacked. I am flying on walls. I'm flying on walls. Death is another one that can't be stacked. Death is the one that's introduced in this level, or Doom, or whatever you call it. I think everything else can be stacked. It's just reflected in Doom that can't be. this is the second to last track in the story mode. There's one more after this one that Savoten's on right now. And as you can see, if you look at Savoten's stream, you can see that his final level has no barriers at all around the edges. So you can pretty much fall off anywhere and crash and die horribly. So, if you saw there, I ran into the crystals didn't pick any up, even though I had 2 behind me. That's because my haste was level 2. So you can have like up to 3 in some combination behind you. Oh yes. No. I just noticed that he uses charge on this level, so I'm gonna use charge too. I've never done that before. So this is the final level. The final spell is Ultima. And if you notice on my version, there are barriers around the corners. In the American version, they added this because Americans are bad at playing video games. I fell off the world. There's a really hard to hit shortcut right there. You have to line yourself up just right. Oh, goblins in this track. Looks like charge, it doesn't last as long as haste, but it charges up faster. Oh wait, that was good that I fell off. Because, Bahamut's, what do you call it? His special ability is a Mega Flare. And Mega Flare always hits no matter what. And you spin out for a really long time. He uses it at specific times in the track, and what you want to do is launch yourself off the edge of the track so that you avoid it. I think it's coming up at like 135 here soon. I used to know what they were, and I haven't played in a while, so I forget what they are now. Up here it is. Launch myself off again. Because launching yourself off the side of the track is actually faster than getting hit by Mega Flare and taking that hit. You spin out for... The spin out for Mega Flare is a lot less. I think Savoten finished a while ago. I see the chart thing for making your own character at the end of the game. His record, which is also the world record for this category, is 1930. 19 minutes, 30 seconds. Mine's like, my best time is like 22 minutes and some change. Oh, I just barely missed it. I was like a pixel off from the edge, man. So if my eyes don't deceive me, you have Savoten showing off the Final Fantasy VIII track, the special track. I'll also go there after I finish my story mode here. I'm almost done. So you can hear the music. Although, that Mega Flare countered my Doom, so I got only Mega Flare to not Doom. That's cool. I apologize for being bad in this game. I'm used to playing with handicap on, and that was time for me. So, I don't know what my time was.
Alright, good game for both of you guys.
Okay, the ending theme's cool, but I'll skip it. You can skip it. At the end here, you get a rating on how well you did, and you get up to 100. If you play handicapped, you're always going to get 100. So I got 86 because I suck. That number that it gives you, you can use to put points into a character that you make. You can make your own character, so I'm going to make a pink dragon.
It's a hot dragon.
But I'm not going to test him or anything. I'll go to the Final Fantasy 8 track so you can hear a bit, so you can hear some of the music there if the music isn't playing from his stream. But you've seen him racing on it. It's very curvy, very I'll use Squall even.
Nice. Yes, so we had a donation incentive to show off the Final Fantasy 8 track, which was met by our huge donation from earlier in the stream. So, yep, she'll be going there real quick. Showing it off.
Show that off. I'm just doing it on he did it on the Savoten did it on the actual race mode. I'm just doing it on time circuit so you can take a chill and take a look around on the track.
Word.
I'll probably just do one lap, because it is kind of a long race, and you already saw all of it. But, so as you can see, it's going through that city, Galbadia, I guess it is, that you go to with the parade and everything. Final Fantasy VIII was the next game coming out at the time, when Chocobo Racing came out. Fun thing to do, and I'll show it quickly after I finish this lap here, is putting 2 computer-controlled characters you see just hanging out on the side here. Just a bunch. There's a Marlboro I saw over there. Final Fantasy, so you got like little what do you call it? Things here. Gishel Grange, Lash and Nuts. There's a Moogle one. Chocobo. The music playing is a remix of some FF8 song, I believe. So I'm going to show off in Select Racer here. When you beat the story mode, obviously you can play Bahamut in the time trials and Grand Prix and 2-player and stuff. You can also unlock Squall, because Final Fantasy VIII, but then also if you keep beating the story mode on that same save file, you unlock other characters too. So some characters are like, you got Sid's tank, you got the Mumba in this game. You can hold the R and L buttons to change these. Of course, Cloud is in this game because Cloud's in every single Final Fantasy game. A Cactuar, which just kind of runs and does a little Cactuar pose. SS Invincible is the fastest cart in the game, by far. It's also extremely hard to control. Aya is from another Square game, I forget which one it is. I think she rides in a police car. Classic Chocobos is going to be the Chocobo sprite from, I think, Final Fantasy 3. Jack, I think, is from the same game as Aya. I think both of them are in police cars. I think that's it for combinations. Yeah.
Cool. Alright, great stuff. Is there anything else you want to show off, or...?
No, I'll just be playing it here. There's one funny thing about the SS Invincible, which I play here. If you use dash, this card actually goes so fast that if you use dash, you will, loop back on your speed and actually go slower. So,
pretty funny.
That's the last kind of funny thing about this game. And that's Chocobo Racing.
Okay, great. Great, thank you guys so much for racing and showing this to us. It's a fun time. cool game. And yeah, do you have any closing words before you head off?
I don't know if Savoten streams, but if he streams, you should follow him and watch. You should follow me and watch. I never stream, though. And I'm also working on a couple RPGs, some other Japanese games, so if you like Japanese anime games, you should come watch. Also, neat, go neat, go neat! And good night.
Alright, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Kariohki. Thank you, Savoten. And we'll be moving on to our schedules. So next up, we have Axiom Verge with, let me check, this is with Zex. That's right. So just give us a second here, and we're going to swap over the streams, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Okay, back on my audio.
All right, cool. All right, just bear with us, everybody. I'm gonna swap over our streams, get some nice Axiom Verge action going on. All right, cool. So yeah, just so you're aware, this is JRTA Marathon number 3. We are raising money to bring Pure and Suzuri Bako over from Japan to the US to be able to participate in Awesome Games Done Quick 2017. It's pretty cool. Our donation goal is $3,800. We are... it's too late in the morning for me to do the math. It's $784. Yeah, that's right. Away from our goal.